The video game that defined a generation and changed gaming forever. Halo 3 has had its servers reactivated by a loyal group of fans, and now, every single night past the switch off, people are playing Halo 3. It's gotten to the point where the game is now receiving new updates with additional features on the way, so today, we're covering it all. This game is my favorite title of all time. It's near and dear to my heart, and I was blown away when I saw the new updates the game was getting. If you haven't been following the Halo 3 Sunrise project back in 2021, the Xbox 360 Halo servers were sunset, hence the name Sunrise. I recently spoke about this in the Stop Killing Games video I did, where even without an internet connection and the official servers taken down, the original Halo titles remained playable. It even says it in the official description of the game on the Microsoft Store that yes, the servers went down in 2021, but the game remains playable. The same can't be said for Halo Infinite and Halo 5 once those servers go down. This means that Halo 3's campaign, custom games, Forge, Theater, and now Matchmaking all still work. Speaking of the Stop Killing Games initiative, it has now passed 1 million signatures. A huge accomplishment, so thank you everyone who signed. So back in 2021, the original Halo Xbox 360 servers were taken offline. The Halo community, on the other hand, had different plans. By backing up all of the stats from the original Xbox Live version of the game, the long journey to restore the online functionality began. It started with simply turning matchmaking back on. You join a host, he searches matchmaking, and because the legacy playlist information had been saved and backed up, all of the maps and all of the game modes were still there. One of the first things that was brought back online was that you can load into games and it will change up the teams every single game. The biggest thing this has allowed the fans of the series to see is the pre and post game lobbies, the veto function, and to experience the game just like their childhood. The largest difference I noticed was the culture. The people who love these original games host these sessions, and the players who join, they're just there to have fun. It's a bunch of Halo fans who love the series, chilling out just like the golden days. Nobody takes it too super seriously, everyone just gets on vehicles, they drive around, they play matchmaking. It is the best Halo has to offer. Meanwhile, on Halo MCC, I see max rank people winning games 50-1. Even you guys commented yourself, Halo MCC is really not a great ecosystem for a returning player because they all get smashed. Now, while we are talking about things returning, the veto function. It's something that I was surprised never returned. On Halo Infinite, I played the exact map and mode combination 4 times in a row. A veto option would allow me to vote to skip to play something else. Even a pre and post game lobby so I can see who I'm playing, add friends after a match, and potentially party up with random people. These features are integral to the Halo experience and are sorely missed. I had some of you guys ask me, Remy, make sure you include social features. So here I am mentioning it in case any Halo Studios developers are watching. The coolest thing I saw was that in the year 2025, and today is the 7th of July, the 7th of the 7th, it's Bungie Day. And just like Bungie Day back in the day, Halo 3 is featuring the original playlist with the original map and game mode combinations. Back in the original Xbox 360 Halo era, there was a set of achievements called Road to Recon. 7 challenging achievements that span across Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST that when completed grant the user the elusive Recon helmet on Halo 3. On Bungie Day, which is today, a playlist would go live. This playlist was unique as that every time it came back, your experience points in that playlist were reset to 0. It didn't take it away from your total XP, but it did allow you the opportunity to get the Vidmaster 7 on the 7 achievement. The Vidmaster Challenge 7 on the 7th was a Halo 3 achievement that required you to enter a ranked or social playlist with 7 experience points on the 7th day of any month. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning achievements is because you can still earn achievements. That's right, whether it be campaign, whether it be multiplayer, online or local, all the achievements are still earnable. To take it a step further, the absolute wizards of the Halo 3 Sunrise project, they are working on bringing back the Road to Recon, a way for players to relive the original experience of unlocking the legendary helmet. It is still a work in progress, it is very early on. Once it comes out, I will let you guys know. More than that though, and what is actually functioning is XP progression. 1 XP for a win, negative 1 XP for a loss. It even has your old XP from the old Bungie Halo 3 days saved on the server. So say you have a gamertag and you haven't played in say 3 or 4 years, you load up, you join a host, you will have your same progression as you did when the servers went offline. How cool is that? There's even a new website that will show the in-game screenshots, as file sharing is another feature that is on the way. You'll be able to share your clips, your screenshots, your full film. It is literally going to be Halo 3 from 2007, just like you always remembered it. You can even load up Halo 3 today because it is the 7th on the 7th as you see this video. I was on the Xbox 360. Go to Valhalla, load it up in custom games, and you can see the 7th column logo, which is the Bungie logo, on the wall of the map. It will disappear at midnight when it rolls over to the 8th of July. I also have to say, while we're on the topic of achievements, the Halo 3 achievements, they all look beautiful. Maybe it's the 360 era dashboard, maybe it's the nostalgia, but I always thought achievements were worth something back in the day. It's awesome that they still can be earned just like 2007. It's so wild to me that Halo 3 in 2025 is having all of its features restored. File sharing's on the way, matchmaking is coming back with new and returning playlists, campaign, custom games, theater. It's all going to be the way it was. It's all going back to that golden era of Halo. And that's what Halo 3 Sunrise is. A throwback to a different era of gaming. An era of when games launched finished, feature complete, right out of the box. Just looking back at the original map packs on the 360 marketplace took me so far back to my childhood. I even remember the Bungie trailers for the heroic, legendary, and mythic map packs. I even remember how over time, throughout the years, every single playlist on Halo 3, outside of Social Slayer and Lone Wolves, became DLC required or you couldn't play them. Hell, if you want to go even further back, I even remember each weekend a new playlist would be rotated in for double XP weekend. It really was a different time. Now, if you are a fan of nostalgia, and I sure am, back when Halo 3 was at its peak, everyone would look at the map, they would see how many players were online, and it was a massive part of what Halo 3 was. The map would light up based on where people in the world were playing, and now the Halo 3 Sunrise project has brought that back too. That is absurdly cool. It will say how many people are online, where they are playing from, and it's one of those small details that really show just how much passion is going into the project. Above all else though, the thing that most people, and even I noticed, is that things just work on these older games. There's a plethora of issues that we see from modern gaming. The biggest one for me is when I load up Halo Infinite, it takes upwards of 1 to 2 minutes just for the main menu to load the playlists. On the older Halo titles, this was instant. The always being online current video game era has changed so many things. You can't even save films on Halo Infinite, let alone record your own and then come back to it after years and years and years. I literally grav lifted over on Valhalla today, hijacked the Banshee mid-air, went into theater and clipped it out. You can even record clips from the campaign, and because of that, I'll now be able to watch these highlights when I'm 65 and wrinkly when I'm showing my kids Halo 3 from 2007. You still can't save films on Halo Infinite. There's something about the way Halo 3 looked, the menus, the aesthetic, hell, even the Carnage report and how the medals themselves looked. It all looked aesthetically pleasing. If you didn't know, this was an intentional design decision by Bungie. You can even look up the old Bungie GDC, Game Dev Conference presentations, where they talk about the YouTube test, which is simply how will the game Halo 3 look on YouTube. Bungie purposely delayed explosions to chain react so they looked visually appealing. Bungie even purposely gave headshots different death animations so they look cool, and they even purposely made the iconic Halo bullet trail very visible so you could distinctly see it across its bullet path. So many small, tiny, minute details that often get overlooked nowadays in Halo 3's circumstance were accounted for, and that is why it's my favorite game of all time. Even the water physics in this game might be one of the best of all time to this day. I can grab a dinghy, I can float it into the water on longshore, and I can go fishing. Now, with all of that said, if you would love to play and experience this for yourself, I'll have all of the information you need in the description. Join the Halo 3 Discord. It has around 10,000 players playing, so there's always games running. Lobbies range from ranked MLG custom games, 4v4 social games, big team battle 8v8, and so much more. Halo 3 Sunrise is a true love letter to the fans, allowing players to play Halo 3 just like when it first came out almost 20 years ago. Doing these videos make me happy because I love to see the awesome things the Halo community are creating. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.